guys, welcome to Made Fit TV. I'm your host, Jennifer DiDonato. And this is episode number 142. Anyway, fit bodies don't just happen, they're made right here at Made Fit TV. People call me Jennifer and Jenny, so sometimes I just kind of melded the two. So anyway, welcome to the show. This episode is going to be an instructional video on how to isolate your back, to do a back movement. I know I did an episode on how to isolate the chest, and I got a few emails and people were like, Jenny, just show us how to do just a well-rounded, workout with the back. And so this episode is for you. Now, if you like to do circuits, that's totally fine. So maybe this episode can show you how you can do them correctly. Maybe you're doing the back movements incorrectly, or maybe you're doing movements that you keep doing over and over again, and you need some new ideas. So this is the episode for you. And of course, for those of you who just want to learn how to isolate and do them, a split routine, like Monday I'm doing chest, Tuesday I'm doing back. This episode is for you as well. So pretty much everyone can benefit, even your grandma. So welcome to the show. And real quickly, if you guys are not a fan on Facebook, please like Made Fit TV's fan page, facebook.com/MadeFitTV, because that is where all of the good stuff is. Get down in the nitty gritty. I have the promo codes, I have the contests. I'm going to tell you when I'm doing a Ustream during the week, and you won't know that unless you follow the fan page, because I'm updating that all the time. So check it out, okay? All right, we're going to get started. I'm going to show you how to do a single arm back row. So I'm going to grab a dumbbell, and I'm going to use a ball just because it's easiest, but if you have access to a bench, a step, even some stairs, you can do that as well. But I'm going to show you how to isolate one side of your back, because sometimes, if you're doing both at once, you may have a tendency to favor one side over the other. So if you're doing single arm, this way you're isolating and you're knowing for sure you're focusing on one side. So what you want to do is you want to lean forward and keep your weight on the ball. Now if your center of gravity isn't the best, make sure you get something more stable. I'm just using the ball right now because it's more portable. So what you want to do is keep your back straight. Don't be afraid to stick out your butt. I know it's going to feel funny at first, like, but you want to stick it out. You don't want to hunch over, straighten the back, boom, stick out the butt, keep your chest up. And I want you looking straight forward, kind of onto the horizon, parallel to the ground, hand on the ball, left hand on the ball, left foot in front, and I want your shoulders squared. You don't want to start with it lower. You want them nice and squared. Pull it straight back, keep the elbow close to your body, bring it back down, and back down. A key point here, you want to keep your abs tight and taut, and you want to make sure you're just pulling straight back, almost like you want to hug your shoulder blade around your spine, keeping the elbows straight back. A lot of times I see people wanting to curl their forearm in. No, not doing it right. Just pull it straight back, because if you're doing it correctly, your forearm is not going to be moving at all. Your forearm is going to stay straight, and everything, all the action, all the nitty-gritty is coming from the back. So remember that. That's a perfect isolation back row movement that will really make sure that everything just brings everything upright. Good for your posture. It's a really great movement, okay? The next movement I'm going to show you, we're going to head on over to the machine. And everyone has this machine at their gym. You might see some muscle guys hanging out around it. Kick them off because you want to use it, okay? This is called a lateral pull down, lat pull down. So what you want to do is you can either sit, you can stand. I'm just going to stand and show you. You want to grab the handles wider than your shoulders. You don't want to do it too wide if you haven't been doing this for a long time, because you can definitely mess up your shoulders, tear something. So maybe start, if you're a beginner, start a little bit more shoulder width apart and then slightly bring it out the stronger that you get. And you're targeting this muscle right here, your lats. So you want to make sure, like I mentioned in the last episode, you don't want the weights to touch on these machines, okay? And you just want to pull it straight down and bring it right back up. Straight down, back up. You want the tempo to be 1, pause, 1, 2. 1, pause, 1, 2. Resisting that when it goes on the up. And this is a really great movement to target this area. But a lot of times people forget that the lats go all the way down near the obliques. They kind of cut right in here where your waist is. So when you're doing that movement, this can even prepare you to do the pull-ups. I have an episode on Made Fit TV that shows you guys pull-ups. A lot of times people wonder, Jen, how do I get my pull-ups? I can't even get, myself halfway up there. The lateral pulls are a perfect way to get better at that, okay? So one of the best movements you can do, highly recommend it. Another movement I'm going to show you is a bent over wide arm back row, okay? So it's kind of similar to the single arm back row that we did before, but this is going to be a movement that's going to work the upper back in many different facets. And this movement, same concept. You want your back to be straight. And with this, you can even get a bench, you know, the benches that adjust, or one of those decline benches, and you can actually kneel on the bench, put your chest on the bench, and be able to target the back as well. But I'm just going to show you in this right now because I don't have that bench here. So you're going to bend forward, back straight. You don't want to hunch. You want to keep your back straight, butt out. That's going to help you keep the back straight. Now I'm going to turn to this side and show you. You're going to start them right here, parallel to the shoulders, hanging straight down. And all you want to do is just lift and bring the elbows back. And you're going to feel like, well, I'm not getting any range of motion. I can't move. That's okay, because you're only supposed to go as far as your body allows you to go. A lot of times, same thing with the back rows. I see people wanting to bend their forearms or bend their wrists. You don't have to do that. Keep the forearms straight. Bring it straight back and resist. Follow the same path you take on the up as you do on the down, and vice versa. So see how I'm coming around and back down? Same thing. You don't want to just drop them. You want to follow the movement. So you want to make that nice rounded movement when you're doing them. Just bring it back, back down, back, and back down, right where you started. That you're going to feel also in your lower back. It's a really good movement. I recommend with these, though, you only want to start off with a lighter weight, because you'll notice that you're not going to be getting that range of motion. So until you get used to that movement, then you can increase the weight and really target the back. It's a really awesome movement. Okay, the fourth movement I'm going to show you, we're going to go back to the machine. It's going to be an underhand high row. And this is a great movement. You can even actually increase the weight slightly from when you do the lateral raises. You're going to grab it underhand. There's so many different variations, trust me. I could go on and on about the different back movements you can do, but I can only do so much in 10 minutes. So this is one of my favorites. You can even do it as a pull-up as well, underhand. So you're just going to grab it parallel to the shoulders, pull back, and pull straight down. Straight down, keep the chest up. So I'm just going to show you without it. This is what you're going to look like. Pulling it in just like that. Keeping the head up, the chin up, looking straight forward. Bringing those elbows in, keeping them parallel, close to your body, and bringing it up. You don't want to hunch forward. You don't want to do that. I see a lot of that as well. Keep the chest up, isolate, squeeze the shoulder blades. It's a great movement. It allows you to also strengthen the upper back so your posture is better. Because if you're strength training with your shoulders forward, your muscles are actually going to heal in that fashion, so you're never going to be able to have that natural open look with the nice posture, you know. So you want to make sure that you're training correctly and using good form, because you're working so hard at the gym. You know, you're putting in all this hard work, you're sweating, you're, you know, missing out on some stuff probably. So you want to do it right. And so that's why I wanted to be able to show you these movements and give you these episodes to make sure you're doing it right and making it count. So if you have any questions, you can email me at jenny@madefittv.com or at the Ask Jenny link on the homepage of madefittv.com. I typically don't get a chance to answer a lot of them on YouTube. So if you have a question, please, please, please email me or email me through Ask Jenny. And also, like I said, I do a lot of stuff on Facebook. That is where I communicate with everybody, one-on-one. So you can definitely like the fan page, facebook.com/madefittv, and that's where I make sure that you guys are in the know. You know, quick time, direct time, real time, right there. I tell you when the contests are going on, what I'm doing, what workout I did that day, and I even answer some emails and some questions. And also, a lot of promo codes. We have a lot of products on MadeFit that I use myself, that I stand by, and I want you guys to get a good deal. So that's why these guys, they partner up with me, and I say, hey, you know, let my viewers have some discounts, and they give it to us. So these guys are great. Hyperwear, Niagen, Gym Boss, the Equalizers, you know, Mark Liebert, great stuff. So check it out. And also, I know you guys are always looking for really good products that you can buy that are great. A lot of people use Amazon, so we started doing something new. We do have a donation page on MadeFit TV just to help keep the video going and making sure that we're supporting MadeFit TV. You guys like to support us, and we've gotten a lot of good donations. Thank you so much. But this way, with the Amazon website, we have a direct link. If you go to Amazon, you want to buy some products, just click on it right here on MadeFit TV, because in that way, it also supports MadeFit TV. We get a little bit of kickback there. You get your great product. It's a win-win all around. So you may as well just go right on there if you're going to shop on Amazon. There's foam rollers on there. There's resistance bands. So check it out. We have it right here on our homepage on MadeFitTV.com. Really appreciate your support. Everyone's just been so great, and I really hope everyone's having a great week. Check out these movements. Comment on this at the bottom of this page, and make sure you check it out as well, because I always write down the workouts in MadeFitTV.com right below this video, right down there. More information. So thanks so much for joining us today. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.